I think just competing, learning how to play hard, getting tough, playing smart, and just really starting to understand situational football. You don't play everything the same. You play it based on the situation of the game. You get in the red zone, you want to be tighter with your coverage. You don't want to back up. Third down, you got to know how to play the sticks. Knowing when people like to take shots. I think getting our guys to understand that and them applying it on the field is going to be key for us to be successful this year.
How is the chemistry coming between the guys? I know it's not a new system, but it's a slightly new system from last season. How is the chemistry developing amongst the team, the unit?
I think it's been good because you got a defense that's very, very unique in the fact that we can be in multiple type of alignments, different type of coverages, really doing a good job of changing up the scheme or changing up the view for the quarterback. All right. Sometimes we may bring some pressure, sometimes we may drop 8. And you got to figure that out on the run. So I think for our players, it helps us in being in position to make more plays on the ball because we're not lining up and we're in every play. That quarterback got to figure that out once that ball snapped. And another thing I think has been good is we're really honing in on our guys about disguising our coverages, making sure that we're showing the proper shells so they can identify or tip something as far as what we're playing on defense in the back end.
What's been standing out about David Ross, obviously coming back from the injury last season? Where is he kind of?
He's consistent. The kid practices like a pro. He takes every rep, walkthroughs, meetings, does extra meetings. He's going to be playing some nickel for us as well, playing inside. He's learned that. So he's a guy that's versatile, has very good quickness, very good speed. Still on about gaining a little bit more weight so he can hang up with those big guys. But the kid's competitive, very consistent. Been very, very pleased with his practicing so far.
Being someone who obviously knows this program and knows what the expectations are, does it feel this year like things are higher, that there's more interest nationally than there usually is?
Yeah, I mean, it's been great. As I said, man, it's been great for us to go out and recruit because we was able to recruit at a high level. We were able to compete in that area, and we was able to get some good players here. And the good thing about here in Memphis, as it pertains to high expectations, our kids go work regardless. So one thing we're going to be tough. We're going to play for 60 minutes, and whoever we play, they're going to play us to the end. So we're excited about it. Real tough camp because we want it to be. Our practice will always be tough so that when our guys get into that game situation, they can play free, they can be comfortable, and they can go out there and make plays.
I was talking to Greg. He said this year he wanted to hone in on the defensive secondary being a unit that can kind of take a step forward and be a unit that can be proud of. Just when you have a leader in a locker room like that with that mindset, just how contagious can that be to the rest of the group and just trying to put Memphis on their back in that way?
It's been great. We're challenging those guys to take their game to the next level because if we have a great secondary, we're going to have a great defense. And if we have a great defense, we're going to have a chance to win every game. So I think those guys are taking that identity. We've done a lot as far as meeting as a whole group. I think that helps us out with the whole secondary meeting, the safeties meeting with the corners so that we can communicate and talk on the same language and we can always be on the same page because that's a big thing as it pertains to the secondary. Everybody's got to be on the same page so you don't give up cheap touchdowns because of miscommunication. I think the guys have done a great job with that. And then with us having so many guys that have played different spots, it also gives us versatility back there where we can move a guy from corner to safety or a guy from corner to nickel or nickel to safety to nickel. So we have some guys that if we do have some issues with injuries at that standpoint, we can move some guys around with different pieces.
Going against an offense like Memphis, it's an explosive offense. How do you make sure your defense don't lose their confidence or they can gain confidence because you're going against one of the best offenses in the country?
We ain't losing our confidence. We trying to beat them. We know that they're one of the top offenses out there in the country, and if we can compete with our team and beat them, we know we can beat other people. So for us, it's a sense of iron sharpen iron. So we don't want it to be known about Memphis that we got a great offense, but we can't hold up defensively. No, that's not it. We want to be a great team, a complete team, because when the offense struggles, we go have their back, and when we struggle, they go have ours, and special teams go always dominate. So we're bringing that whole culture, man. We all Memphis. We all Tigers. Yeah, we go compete while we out there on that practice field, but when we strap up against the other team, we go be one unit, one team.
Thanks, Coach.
All
Thanks, Coach.
All right, thank you.